Technology is a giant catalyst for differentiation, and the best companies find ways of maintaining a competitive edge that puts their people at the center of their solutions. And one of the foundations to promote this strategy is a technology ecosystem that you can trust to not only execute your business, but an ecosystem that promotes growth, innovation, and experimentation. Your business is constantly changing, and your technology must adapt to keep up. But how do we do that cleanly without drastically affecting operations and budgets? And how do we do it in a way that the entire business can understand? And how do we turn ideas rapidly into reality? These are the questions that have steered our direction and strategy for a decade. And now more than ever, we're at a point where the technology ecosystem goes well beyond what's out of the box. Infor OS is the key for sharpening your critical applications, while opening the door for a multitude of innovation, providing the foundation for your teams to validate ROI on data and technology initiatives without treating each project as a costly, disconnected one-off. Infor OS is not just the standard for providing a unified infrastructure for your integration, automation, and security, but Infor OS is also your platform for experience and expansion, the cloud ecosystem required to effectively execute, balance, and grow your business. Hi, my name is Rick Ryder, and I'm the VP of Product Management for Infor OS in Coleman. And I'm going to give a bit more context around our cloud technology ecosystem and how we're focused on the end results of innovation. And most solutions in the cloud platform market tend to focus on a few areas of technology. But as we've been now in our 10-year journey of Infor OS, we realize that any area of innovation will need a complete ensemble of technology to show efficient results. And we saw a tremendous opportunity if we could create this orchestration of related technologies and really create a low overhead innovation gateway. And it starts with integration, which is where this all started with us with Infor Ion. Of course, we connect all Infor applications to create the cloud suite, but it also serves as a platform for third-party connectivity, which most of you are already doing today. But once that's in place, we can quickly create a tailored user experience by creating workflows and automation that shows critical items in your inbox or within Infor Go. We also capture all data and user activities to the data lake to create a single source for your cloud analytics, machine learning, and even your baseline for governance, risk, and compliance. But when you have a bunch of disparate tools, it's a completely different ballgame. So take intelligent process automation, for example. To take advantage of something like that, you would need secure integration to your systems, curated data across your business domains, a machine learning engine for deriving insights on that data, a mechanism for hosting and accessing those predictions, an automation flow to inject those insights into the business flows, and finally, an orchestration engine for connected automation across your entire collection of systems. This is what we do with Infor OS, focus on providing you with this collection of mature technologies without the development or IT overhead, and with the optimized user experience to create and execute projects with tremendous speed. You might also start to hear analysts call it an ERP platform, but the point is we want you focused on the end results and less about the complexities of the how, and really creating this pattern of repeatable innovation for your business. The exact same way Infor created the cloud suite for simplified yet powerful results, Infor OS does the same thing for your entire enterprise footprint, something robust for IT, but with the focused ROI for the business. And with that, let me turn it over to my friend and mentor, Massimo Capoce, for a look at our recent and future journey.
As Rick mentioned, we started this journey 10 years ago. What we wanted to do is, we wanted to assemble a cloud suite, and therefore we needed a platform. The first services that we built are the integration, the security, and the application portal. But then quickly we expanded with other services like the API gateway, the data management with the data lake, our low-code platform called Mongoose, home pages, and finally with our Coleman AI platform, where you can do machine learning for better insights. But we didn't really build the platform only for assembling a cloud suite. What we like is to give a platform to our customers to run the core business processes, either in the cloud, hybrid, on-premise. And ultimately, it's a platform that differentiates you as a customer against your competition. Miller Industries, for instance, has used Infor OS to really build differentiation in the area of data with the data lake, in the area of analytics with Burst, and in the area of better insights and prediction with our Coleman AI platform. Today, I want to talk to you about what we've been working the last year. The first topic is about that we are embracing more and more the Microsoft Teams platform, and we're bringing core functionality into that platform. The first functionality that we have been enabling is the Common Digital Assistant, where you just right from the Teams, you can ask questions and you can update status of your order or invoice. And we're going to bring more functionality to the Teams, but we just started with the Common Digital Assistant. The second topic is where we are investing very heavily in document management, and we have built and rebuilt completely and re-architected the document output functionality, where you can now print everywhere in the world right from the cloud and to your local printers. And the second investment that we have done on document management is the integration with the DocuSign services, where you sign your document digitally right from your desktop. The next topic I want to talk about is that we are now finally enabled the capabilities to bring custom homepage widgets to the multi-tenant environment. So now you can build your own homepage widgets and upload that on a multi-tenant environment and use it by day one. The next topic I want to talk to you about that we have expanded on our InfoGo mobile platform, where now you can bring also third-party mobile applications and sites into the Go platform. And so what you can do now, if you can give to a business user one mobile app where you have Infor and non-Infor applications together seamlessly. And finally, I want to talk about also the new scripting services that we have brought to Ion. It's not new, but it's now more integrated to the Infor OS platform. So we started with DocFlow and with Data Lake Flow, but now it's integrated also with Workflow. So with the scripting platform, it's really the first attempt also to really bring more development features to the Ion platform, and so that you can do more and be flexible in your in the definitions of your integrations. Of course, we are busy also with all kinds of new innovations, and today I want to highlight 4 of them. The first one I want to highlight is the new user experience that we're building together with OpenLoop, where we're bringing really together the concept of home pages, in context, inbox, and digital assistants all together, so that you have one place to do your work, your core work, without navigating away every time to different screens. The second point that I want to highlight is that we're doubling down investments on Data Lake, where we're building more services on top of that platform. And so you're going to see more investment in ingestion capabilities, so you can bulk load ingest data like historical data or data from legacy system into the data lake, so you can say goodbye from these systems. But also, if you want to connect to IoT platforms, you can stream data in every second, every milliseconds into the data lake. And on the consumption side, we're building a data pipeline framework where you can take, as data comes into the data lake, you can transform that and stream that to your own favorite data warehouse. That could be in Redshift, or could be in Aurora, or it could be even in Azure if you run other reporting capabilities. The third one I want to highlight from an innovation perspective is that we are investing in the RPA, robotic process automation. But we're not building a special platform and a separate platform, but we're building completely integrated into the Infor OS, into the cloud suite. And so when you go to the digital assistant, you can ask questions and by voice or by chatting, but now you're gonna have your bots there available that can run in the background and will do jobs and tasks for you every day. We will feature a studio where you can record those tasks, and those tasks will be available in the digital assistant and not in a separate UI or a separate app. And finally, the other innovation that I want to highlight is that with Common AI, we'll not only deliver a platform, but we deliver also applications, I would say templates, where you really can start to use them by day one. Very important that we have been created templates for inventory control, for the HR, HCM area, and also for the pricing control as well. So all these 4 innovations we've been working on, and for instance, for the new UX, we will recruiting beta customers. So if you want to work with us and making sure that we have the right technology and the right innovations, please reach us to us, and we will be happy to work with you on the beta programs with you.
Hi, I'm Mike Kalinowski, the product manager for Infor OS's Data Fabric platform. The last half decade has been an extremely brisk and exciting period for enterprise data strategy and its evolution. Companies have long since depended on data marts, spread marts, and even warehouses as their preferred, if not only option for data analytics and information gathering. And by many measures, these have helped successfully drive last generation's decision-making architecture for the better. However, those solutions depend on highly curated data models, along with complex tooling that answers questions you've already thought to ask. But what can your data tell you about the questions you should be asking, but were never able to articulate, or never even thought to ask for that matter? What if the same data your organization generates day in and day out can be pivoted to drive new, innovative solutions that require enormous volumes of data to drive value? Solutions like Coleman AI, for example, that can better predict behaviors and outcomes of where your organization is headed. Or what about leveraging the same data driving your historical analytics stack and using that to determine next year's capital budget with Infor DEPM? The data fabric focuses on driving high data utility as well as reusability to help provide data consumers with the information that they need in the format that they want. We do that by capturing every update that users, machines, and devices generate over and into the Infor data lake, a virtually infinitely scalable data platform. And it's this fabric that provides you with both the storage and the query services to analyze trends as well as data evolution from cradle to grave. Your Infor Cloud is already primed to ensure that every decision, every order, change request, and update that happens within the ERP is available to query and develop insights on within a moment's notice, all using the Infor data fabric. And being able to swiftly identify the overall shape and value of what your data looks like, that's bookended by the Infor data catalog, a rich suite of services that helps provide data dictionary services as well as governance to help correlate the intrinsic value of big data at rest. Already, our customers are leveraging machine and asset data stored within the data fabric that blend both Infor Cloud data as well as third-party machine telemetry to determine predictive failure outcomes. Determining the statistical probability of parts failing is only just getting your foot in the door, however. Operationalizing these AI insights is the next logical step in delivering the contextual decisions about your company's future. To that end, our customers are already producing contextual dashboards as well as embedded AI outcomes within their Infor Cloud to help identify the highest return on maintenance when it comes to taking assets offline, for example. In this way, enterprises are able to look at a spread of decisions and identify the return on investment of a given choice while preserving the highest marginal return in terms of productivity as well as gross revenue production. And that's all while balancing and reducing the impact of interrupted operations. Likewise, more of our customers are beginning to use a combination of data managed by the fabric as well as machine learning tooling in Coleman AI in order to better predict the efficacy of both discounting and rebates while balancing margins preservation. And this helps increase average spend as well as increasing their own customer retention. These insights and novel data-driven capabilities are easy to get excited over, but historically, they've been very expensive and complex endeavors. Lots of infrastructure, plenty of scaling up, and more than enough software to manage. In order to effect this change and accelerate up the rate of innovation curve, Infor OS features the data fabric at the core of every single cloud offering, because that's how critical it is for organizations to recognize the value as well as the utility of capturing the big data that your company is already generating today. And to help capitalize on these cloud-based fabric capabilities, we give you the tools to connect to both Infor and third-party applications and APIs, as well as solving for provisioning everything from connectivity to content, as well as metadata. And this helps you leapfrog development cycles and begin enjoying a big data experience turnkey. So we're excited to dive into introducing more of the capabilities in and around the data fabric, as well as Infor OS, and how it can provide you with an innovation portfolio of products that'll help you drive a new generation of content and information management. So join us over the next few days. I'm thrilled for our global team to show you what we have in store throughout the rest of Inforum, and we'll see you there.